Hi learners, welcome to my YouTube channel. Thanks for joining me for another math session. So this is the fourth part of the topic decimals. So before we start with the exercise, means we have already done some part of it. So let us go to this table once because we'll see the conversions, like you all know the normal conversions between that kilometer, meter and all that stuff. So here there are many like the hectometer, decameter, decimeter, centimeter, and millimeter. So let us go for this the conversions first. So now here I have just shown you the conversions between the length, mass, and capacity. So let us see one for the length, and other same thing will be the for the mass and the capacity. Now see if we are converting from the kilometer to hectometer. So now can you see here there is 10 in between. So 1 kilometer is what? 10 hectometer. Now, if you are converting from kilometer to decameter, see now how many tens are there? There are two tens, means you are going to say 1 kilometer is 100 decameter. If you convert from kilometer to meter, how many tens we have? We have 3, means that will be 1000. Then here it is going to be 4 tens. Here it's going to be from kilometer to centimeter 5 tens. And from kilometer to millimeter 6 tens. Now suppose you want from hectometer to decameter. So how many tens are there? Just make a box like this. So it's easy. So there is only 110. If you want from hectometer to meter, 2. Again here, sorry, from here to here, there will be 3. From here to here, there is going to be 4. Here to here, 5 tens. And so on. It can be anything. Now suppose from decameter to meter. That is only 1. If you want from centimeter to millimeter, that is only 1. That is 1 centimeter is 10 millimeter. So this was something for the length. If we go in the reverse order, we want from, same thing, we look for length. Now see here, if we are going from millimeter to centimeter, we are going in the reverse order. So what we are going to do when we are going in this way, we multiply. But when we go in the reverse order from millimeter to centimeter, we are going to divide it by 10. Same if we go like this. So I'll do it like this. So how many tens are there here? 2. So we are going to divide it by 100. If you go from here to here, you are going to divide by 1000. Hope you got it. Same thing that will be for mass and capacity. If you go from kilogram to hectogram, so that is you will do like this. You are going to multiply by 10 and so on. So this table you have to write it in your notes. And now we will go for the exercise. We had already completed question number 1 in the previous video. If you have not seen, you can just look at the video, the questions over there. And now we'll go for question number 2. Now here, see here, they said convert the following into hectometer. So this 345 millimeter is given from millimeter to hectometer. Now where is millimeter? Millimeter is here, and you are going to go to hectometer, means you are going to go in the reverse order. So how many tens are in between? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So what are you going to do? You are going to divide 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are going to divide it by this number. Hope you got it. So when see here, we'll write it in the vertical way. 3 and then here 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So now how many zeros are here? 5. So you are going to write 345 and you are going to go backwards by 5 numbers. So 1, 2, 3. There are no numbers, means you are going to put here zeros and here 0.0. So did you get this and this is the same? So that is nothing but hectometer. Same for here. Now what did they say? Decameter to then from you have to convert to hectometer. So where is decameter here? From here to you're going to go to here. So that is divided by 10. So you can look at the table and you can convert it. Now you know 234 divided by 10. So you will write here 234 as it is, and 10 means you will go backwards 1. That way you are going to put a point over here. So 23.4 hectometer. Now I'm not going to keep on scrolling it and show you the table. You can later on, you can just note it in your notes and you can look when you're solving this problem. So as it is, I have written the solutions over here. Now see here, this should be divided by, if you're converting from this to hectometer, from decimeter to hectometer, that should be converted, divided by 1000. 1000. So 45 divided by 1000. I'll just show you the calculations. 1, 2, 3. So 45 will be here. And then you're going to go 1, 2, 3 backwards and then put a decimal. So this is the answer. Again, this you're going to divide it by 10. 46 divided by 10. So here what will be? You will write 46. This is 0, 1. So you will go backwards 1. So that is going to be 4.6. Now you are going to convert the following into gram. So again, that table you are going to look at that. So whenever the gram is there, from milligram to gram, so you are going to multiply by 1000. So you know now this is multiplication. So you write 23. How many zeros? 1, 2, 3. 1. Sorry, this is actually from milligram to gram. So here uh, milligram to gram means you are going to go in the reverse order. So here you are going to divide it. Sorry for that. Here you are going to divide it. I'll just do the correction over here. Okay, so you are going to divide it here. So now what is that? 23 divided by 1000. So here what are you going to do? 1, 2, 3, 0. So you will write 23 and you will go backwards 3. So that will be 0.023. So that is here. So now here again you are going to divide it by 100. So how many zeros are here? 2 zeros. So you will write 104. You will go backwards 2. So that will be 1.04. Again here you are going to divide by 10. So you can just look at it. Now you know how to do the convergence. You have to look at the zeros. That means these numbers you have to come backwards and put the decimal. Here same. You have to convert it to kiloliter. And this is milliliter. So 122 divided by this will be how many zeros? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are only 3 numbers. So what are you going to do? You will put here 3 more zeros to make it to 6 and then put a point. So this is kiloliter. Again here the same, you are going to divide it by 1000. Same, if you don't know the table, you won't be able to convert. So the table is very important. So in the start, I showed you that table. Again here the same. And how to put the point? You can also see in my previous video, I have explained in detail how to put the point. Now the next question says that the cost of a school bag is rupees 524.15 and that of a geometry box is 128.45. Find the total cost. So total cost means here we are going to add it. So first, because it is a word problem, we have to write a statement. Cost of a school bag is this. Cost of a geometry box is, so total cost will be this plus this. So you are going to add it. So you don't need an explanation here to show you how to add it. Only the saying when you're adding it, because it is a decimal, see the points. That point should be one below the other. If you miss the writing part, so this point and this point should be one below the other. So the other numbers, you have to be very careful in the decimals. That's it. So the total cost is this one. Now Anju purchased a pair of socks for rupees 49.50 and a shirt for rupees 442.50. If she paid rupees 500 to the shopkeeper, how much money did the shopkeeper return? First write the statement. This much she the cost is, the socks is this, cost of shirt is this much, money given to the shopkeeper is 500 rupees. So cost of shirt, the socks plus shirt will be how much? First we have to see. That is 492 rupees. So money is given 500. From that 500, what are you going to do? You are going to subtract this one. So you get the answer as 8. Now, Kriti and Roshini went on a trip. On the first day, they traveled 65.7 kilometer. On the second day, 40.35 kilometer. On the third day, 88.24 kilometer. How far did they travel on all the 3 days? So what is this going to mean? Means you are going to add it. So what are you going to write here? This is the best way to write the statement, like distance traveled on first day. This is so see how the statement also should be written, that also how to write the statement, that is also very important, like distance traveled on the first day is this much, distance traveled on the second day is this much, distance traveled on the third day is this much. It is all, it is given on here when you have to put in a proper statement. So they asked on all means total distance traveled, that will be this. You are going to add all these 3, and which is, hope you got this one. Bunch of grapes weighs 1.25 kilogram and another bunch weighs 0.96 kilogram. What is the total mass of both the bunches of grapes? So now look at your mass of one bunch of grapes, mass of another bunch of grapes. So we want a total mass. So total mass of both the bunches of grapes, and which is, we have to add both. Now, the next part is the workout. So, the workout is actually nothing but the revision, but still, because it is in the book, I just want to take it and we will do it very quickly because all the problems we have done in the previous exercises, only the numbers are different. So, we will just look at it quickly and the solutions have been given. So, we will not waste time in it. Now, see here, they say choose the correct option. Which of the following decimal is like decimal, like you know. Now, see here, of 3.49. 3.49 means after point there are two numbers. So can you see after point, there are two numbers is here. Here there are three after point, here three, here three. So here, so this is the correct option. Now when you subtract this number, what do you get? Just subtract and see 60.07 and see the point, 5.07. So point is here. When you subtract this, you get what? 55. So 55 is the answer. Which of the following fraction can be written as 0.5? So the 0.5 means this, when you divide it, 4 divided by 5. Since this is not divisible, you write 1 0. So here will be 0.5 8s are 40. So this is not 0.5. Same this 2 divided by 5. You put here 1 0. So here, because you put here 0, you will write 0.5 4s are 20. So this also is not possible. 3 divided by 5. So you put here 0. So you write a 0.5 6 are 30. So this also is not possible, 0.6. Now we will look for 1 by 2. 1 divided by 2. So you'll put here 0, 0.25 are 10. So this is the correct option. What is the place value of the third digit to the right of decimal point? So third digit means, now see the point is given. Suppose I write is something 1.234. So the third digit after point is the third digit is here. So now see here, after point whatever is that, this is the tens place, this is the hundreds place, and this is the thousands place. So that is they said third digit to the right. Right means this side after the point, that will be thousands. Which of the following decimals is greater than 0.17? Of course 0.17, this will be 0.19, because after 0.0 is there means that becomes smaller. 0.00 means this also becomes more smaller. So 0.19 is the correct option. Which of the following decimals can be smaller than 2.09? 2.09. So now look at here. 2.09 means this is 90. This is not smaller because this is 9 over here. In place of this, that is 9. You have to compare. Now here is 0 and here is again this is 9. Means these both are same. This is extra 0 means we have seen in the previous one, even if you put here one extra 0, the both of them will be the same. So now look at here. If we are taking here, they said smaller. Now 0 is here. Of course, this is the bigger 9 and this is 0. So this is the correct option. Here definitely not, because this is bigger number. So this definitely not. Which of the following fractions can be represented 0.045? So now see after point, how many numbers are here? Now digits 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 means what is the number we have to see? Number is 455. So we are going to write here 455. And how many are there? We counted after the point 1, 2, 3, 4. So you will write here 1 and 4 zeros. See here, 1 should be compulsory written, and after that you have to write 4 zeros. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So now can you see this option? Where does this say? Yes, it is here. So this is the correct option. Hope you got it. Whatever the number that you have to write in the numerator and then count the digits after the decimal. And that many zeros should be there. So sum of this will be what? So you are going to add this. You don't need any explanation for this one. Convert the following decimals into fractions. Now see here. Whenever this is there from decimals to fraction means you will first not see the point. You will just write the whole, whatever the number you see. So what we can see, this thing we will write it in the numerator. And now we are going to concentrate on the point. So point is here. After that, how many numbers are there? 1, 2. So what are you going to do? You will write here 1 and how many digits means here 1, 2. Hope you got this. So this is a fraction and this one. So same over here. You will write 390 and how many digits after this? 1, 2. So you are going to write here 1, this 2 zeros. Same here. You will write this whole number and how many digits? 1, 2, 3. So 1, 2, 3. This whole number And how many digits? 1, 2. So you will write here 1, 2. Three numbers. So same number over here. Then 1, 2, 3 after the point. So 1, 2, 3. Here after this we'll write it here. Then after the point only 1. So this only 1. Convert the following fractions into decimal. That was decimal into fractions. Now see here 22 by 5. You have to make it to 5. So 22 you are going to divide it by 5. 5 fours are 20. And here what remains is 2. So but you wanted to make it decimal. You don't want any remainder. So what are you going to do? You will put here 1 0. Whenever we put this is an additional 0. So we write a point. So 5 fours are 20. So answer is 4.4. Now again here 442 you will divide by 20. And see that is 22s are 40. Here again 42. 22s are 40. And here you get 2 remainder. So you are going to put 1 0. Since you put here 0, immediately you have to put here point. So 21s are 20. So what is the answer? 22.1. Same you will do for this one. You will just divide it and same thing over here. So I'll just show you for this one because this is a smaller number. 3 divided by 8. So what are you going to do here? Here because this is a smaller number, right? So you're going to put here 1 0. Since you put here 0, immediately you will put here, sorry for that, here I'll just do it here. So this you will put here 0. So since you put here 0, immediately first you will put 0 point. Now what is that going to be? 8 3s are 24. Now look at here, this 6. And you're going to put here 1 0. So 8 7s are 56. So again 4, you're going to put here 0. 8 5s are 40. So same for here, 4 divided by 5. So you are going to put here 0. So 0 0.5 8s are 40. So same you can do for here. Same here you can do it. This all problems you can do it, just division. Now this here, this is very easy. You just add it. See that when you add it, the point should be one below the other. This all are very easy. Now again from here, this I will tell you what to do. Subtract the following. Now they said 0.9 from, whenever this word from is written, after that whatever the number is from this one. So this number will be at the start. So you will write it here, this one, and you are going to subtract this number from that number. So that subtraction is easy, but you should know the meaning what is after from what to write. So now again here from means this number should be written over here. Why did I write 0.70.000? Because here it was after decimal were 3 numbers. So 70.000, because any number zeros you put after the decimal, that is not going to change the value. Even when you write 70, we can also write 70.0. But I wrote here 3 zeros for your better understanding, so that it becomes easier for the calculation because there were 3 numbers after decimal over here. Can you see? So both become the same, then it becomes easy for the calculation. Again here after from this number, so it should be at the start. And see here, this is 0.82. So even if you want, you can put here 1 0. That doesn't matter. Okay. But now others just write it like this. Now convert the following into rupees. This also we have done in the exercise. So you can, it is very easy. So this is paise and you have to make it to rupees. So what you know, 100 paise means 1 rupee. So 124 paise. So below this paise should be paise. So what are you going to do? This into this, you are going to cross multiply. So there are 2 numbers over here. So 2 numbers means first thing you are going to multiply with this 2 numbers, whatever that should be in the numerator. 124 into 1, that will be 124. And whatever this is single, right, at this part. So that will be in the denominator. So 124 divided by 100. So what are you going to write here? 100 ones are 100. Again 24. We'll put here 0. 100. So because you put here 0, you are going to put a point over here. 100 twos are 200. 400. Then 1.24 rupees. Same over here. So now again I have put this table over here, the same table what we have seen in the previous now, which I showed you in the start. The same table I have pasted over here because we have some, again we have the convergence over here. So instead of going back so many pages, I just put it for the convenience over here. The same method follows. Now here what you have to do from millimeter to decameter. So where is millimeter? Millimeter is here. From there you have to go to the decameter. Means how are you going to go? Like this. So how many tens are in between? 1, 2, 3, 4. But that is you are going to divide it. Hope you got it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is easy. 14, and how many fours are this zeros are there? 4. So you'll go backwards 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll put two numbers extra, that is zeros, and then put a decimal. So this is the answer. Same this you will look at the table and you will do this one. Convert the following into hectagram. This also the same in the table. You will do it and see here. Same. Again here also the liter is the same. So the table works. That is very important table which you have to note it down. Now look at here. They said between which two whole numbers on the number line. You know the number line, right? Suppose we start from 0 over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and we put a like this arrows means it shows that the number this line extends from here and also from here. Okay, so that is not fixed. So now see here, do the following decimals lie 1.25. So now if I'm putting a number line, and suppose I'm putting here, this starts from 0, 1, 2, 3, okay, and 1.25 will be somewhere over here, isn't it? So here what are we going to do? They said between which two whole numbers they have said, does the number this lie? So here is somewhere over here 1.25 will be there. So which are the whole numbers without a decimal, right? So here it is lying between 1 and 2. So 1 and 2. Now if this is 2.9, that is very easy. 0, 1, 2, 3. 2.9 will be somewhere here. So it is lying between 2 and 3. 0.21. So it is lying between 0 and 1. Check whether the following decimals are less than half. Half means 0.5 or not. So here definitely it is 2.45 is not less than 0.5. 1.5 is not definitely less than 0.5. 0.23, yes, because half means 0.5, isn't it? Half means 0.5, half because 1 divided by 2. So if you put here 1 0, this will be 0. So 0.5. And this is 0.23. So definitely it is less than 0.5. Subtract the difference of this number, this and this, from their sum. So first what I'm going to do, difference of this. So we'll consider this part. So first let us take the difference of these two numbers. So after subtracting these two numbers, we got this one. From their sum. Sum means again these two numbers are there. These two numbers we will add it. So sum is what? These two numbers we are going to add. This we have subtracted, here we have added. So I wrote here sum, here I wrote difference. So when we add it, we get this answer. So they said subtract. So what are we going to do? From, see here, whatever is there from their sum, means sum should be at the start. So what do we get was sum? Sum we got is 445. So it should be at the top. And from that, you are going to subtract this number. So you get this one. Abhishek traveled 110.267 km by bus, 15.32 km by rickshaw, and the rest of his journey on foot. If he had traveled 142.3556 km in total, how much did he travel on foot? So now see here, we have to write the statement. So what are we going to write? Distance traveled by bus is given. So that is given here. Distance traveled by rickshaw is given over here. This is distance traveled by rickshaw and the rest on foot. So distance traveled by bus plus rickshaw, first we have to write. How much is that? You have to add this one. So total distance travel, when we are adding here, they said if you have traveled 142.356 kilometer in total. So this is the total what is given. And the distance traveled by bus and rickshaw is this much. So from that we can calculate that how much this is he traveled on foot. So we are going to 142.356 minus, you are going to subtract this number. So this is the what is the distance which is traveled on foot. Shreya had rupees 250.80 in her pocket. She buys a book for rupees 150.50. How much money is left with her now? So left means here, that will be, you are going to subtract. So total money Shreya has in her pocket is how much? 250.80. Bought a book for how much? That is 150.50. Money left with her means from this you are going to subtract this one. So that is, you can write here rupees. Okay. So that is, the unit is very important. So you can just note down the rupees over here. Hope this is clear to you. A driver applies the brake to stop the train at the upcoming station. When the brakes are applied, The temperature of the brake pads increases by 130.5 degrees centigrade and reaches 168.8 degrees centigrade. Calculate the temperature of the brake pads before applying the brakes. Now see here, and temperature increases 130.5 degrees centigrade, and final temperature is what is given, 168.8 degrees centigrade. So now what did they say? Calculate the temperature of the brake pads. Now, so what is there? Initial temperature is equal to final temperature minus temperature increase. So you're going to subtract. This is the final temperature minus temperature increase. That is the initial temperature, which is 38 degrees centigrade. So we want the temperature of the brake pads, right? So hope you have understood this one. So let us stop over here, and please do like and subscribe to this channel so you get a notification of other chapters and many more. Thank you.